Hey, Home Price, back with the third and final part of Southerner in the Snow. You get used to it, guys. It really isn't that bad. Um, it is kind of a, Tim being funny video. I mean, yeah, for him it's cold, but uh, when you're there and you live there, it's really not a problem. It doesn't bother me when it's cold. You tend to just get used to it, just like you do if you live in the southern states where it's hot. So, all right, let's continue learning the customs.
Wait, didn't he say something about a snowblower?
You imagine doing that with a credit card?
No, this is the rig. Yeah, this is what we traveled in the early home free days.
Well, I don't know about using a shovel on your windshield or your paint job, but I've never seen anybody do it. Um, we just have like brushes, you know what I mean? They're collapsible that you can just push it off. That's how we do it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use a shovel on their car unless they want to really scratch that paint job. So we just use brushes, honestly, guys.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Baby, tonight it's gentle and light and coming from the west. Girl, yesterday nearly blew us away. Tomorrow's anybody's guess. Oh,
Oh no! It reminds me of my son. When we lived in New Hampshire, we had a deck and it had a ramp on it. Um, we had gotten some snow and shoveled, and then it just kind of turned to ice. Uh, and it went down the ramp, and it went down the walkway, which over the driveway, which was at least 100 maybe 120 feet, and about another 20-30 feet was the grass, and then there was like the post rail fence, had about that much room under it. So I pushed my son down the ramp, whoosh, down he went. He laid down to go underneath the fence. I mean, I didn't know he'd go that far, obviously, but he laid down, went, I don't even know, probably another 30 feet. He had to walk all the way back. I'm like, you want to do that again? He's like, no, Dad, I had to lay down to go into that fence. He said I had to walk all the way back up. That's part of sledding, guys. It's definitely one of the things that you would do in Minnesota for sure, um, if you can find a good size hill. Um, it's not exactly the most mountainous place in the world. We used to go to ski areas um, and, just walk up, part way and just tube down that way.
I can't really do this.
So, this Buck Hill?
No.
Oh,
Oh no.
Hill over there.
is it bigger than this?
Yes.
Should we go?
Yes.
High five. Well, Adam's gonna turn me into a regular snow bunny. Uh, we have shoveled, we've snow blown, we did some light sledding, and now we're gonna take it up a notch. What how does this work?
Okay, well, we're at Buck Hill. This is an awesome destination if you want to have some fun sledding down a hill, skiing, snowboarding, whatever, tubing.
The temperature says it's currently -7, but it feels like -23. Have you ever tubed at this?
It's a nice spider jacket. I have a blue one. They're super warm. I'm just curious to see what their definition of hill is. Here, a hill is steep, it's high. Well, not so much here in Maine, but at least where I'm at parts there are, mountains and stuff like that. But New Hampshire, yeah, we had a lot of really steep hills.
This temperature.
No, I've never tubed at this cold out before.
Awesome.
I think the thermometers are actually broken right now. Is what's happening.
We own these streets like we're royalty, with empty pockets and worn out jeans. Living our lives like we're kings and queens. We're running wild on these diamond dreams. I got a fast car, but most days it don't start. But that paint shines just like new. And I got dumb friends, man, I love them.
Are you kidding me? I gotta see this again.
But most days it don't start. But that paint shines just like new. And I got...
Man, are you kidding me? It's like an escalator or something up to the top. Man, how handy is that, guys? Wish we would have had some stuff like that when I was a kid.
got dumb friends, man, I love them.
Again, bumps in the ground right here. Compared to everywhere that I've ever been tubing and sledding. And they have a snowmaker. That blue thing over there is a snowmaker. We can see there's one up the top of the hill too. Those are snowmakers. I've done that before. Made snow at a ski area.
'Cause there ain't a thing for me they wouldn't do. We always talk about how we'll get out, but really we're happy just hanging around. We're running wild on these diamond dreams.
Yeah.
Went down backwards for most of that, and it was pretty terrifying. Well, I just spent a few days in the Midwest during a winter vortex, and I gotta say, I actually enjoyed myself. But it's not because of any particular activity, but rather the people. So I think what I've really learned from this trip is that what makes a Midwestern winter palatable is the Midwesterners themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to drive south until the air no longer hurts my face. Captain's log. We've concluded our trip to Minnesota. We've learned a lot. And it's 1 degree, so I guess conditions are improving. But we have located one of the last remaining Bennigans. So I can officially say the trip was a success. We'll see you next time.
Tell me how you're feeling. Finding the only Bennigans I've seen in probably 3 years or more.
Well, he definitely picked up some speed there. However, like I say, in New England, that's just considered a bump in the ground. Or Colorado, Montana, what have you. Super cool, guys. Super fun hanging out with him. But you do get used to it. It's really not that bad. Don't let anything throw you off from checking out Minnesota or any other state you want to check out. There's so much awesome stuff out there to see, guys, in every state. So don't let weather or anything, put you off. All right, guys. So thanks for this. There were I think there were two suggestions for this. So again, I just did it in 3 parts because I don't really want to do a 30-minute video that nobody's going to watch. And the code word is Moxie. Okay? Big drink up here, Moxie. Not a very good drink. However, Moxie.